Hello. Uh, Welcome to my channel. I'm Sean from Zarz Comics and Collectibles, or Collectibles and Comics,
And
whichever way.
welcome to Thursday Nights with Zarz. There you go. That's how you do it.
Bang. Yeah.
Get excited.
That's the experienced YouTuber there compared to the novice. But thank you to everyone who watches and watching and comments. Um, as I said in my announcement on the description, keeping my Thursday night show going under a new name and new format or style, just to let's fix this up. Keep me active on YouTube and hopefully grow the show and grow the channel. Um, I will normally be showing off things from my collections, but when I have people on, it'll be more of a show and chat sort of show. So tonight I have some books. I was going to do a figure unboxing, which I know Simple Simon here will like, so I'll probably start off with that. And
Because
I
you may
have,
only have me for about 20 minutes.
yeah. So uh, it's not a great figure, but
Mate, those things were like impossible to sell when they first came out. Now that they're not available, people are kind of wanting a bit more, I think.
yeah. So I got this for dirt cheap from a local sale. So I thought I'd get it and see how well it is, but I can see that I need a knife. So
Mate, do you want a
I'm
hot
gonna
tip?
quick,
Do
yeah,
you want a hot
okay,
tip at the moment? JB have crazy sales on toys at the moment. They're clearing out all their Marvel Legends and Star Wars stuff. Some figures are gone for as cheap as $6. There was a figure that was $2.70.
yeah.
For a
I
Black
know,
Series
but
figure.
I've got that many. I don't really want to keep adding to it. I gotta this week. I have to start pulling out the first two cabinets so I can do the floor, so I can keep going. So this room is gonna get emptied in the next week. So it's gonna be great fun. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna quickly grab the knife so I can open this.
Okay. See, again, if you're a professional like me, you always have, boom, a knife ready. Always. Anyway, while he's getting a knife, I'll show you the figure I picked up. If you haven't already seen my giant size Toy Fair video, I picked up this X-Men Magic figure, which is a pretty hard figure to get. I got that from Giant Size.
Okay, that's cool.
Hmm.
Well, I normally do have a knife in here, but I started using it for the flooring, so that's
Oh,
why it disappeared. But I'm gonna cheat, and if Mad Spidey is actually watching, he'll see I got this for him a few years back, and I keep forgetting to bring it for him.
how come everyone gets Mad Spidey knives for presents? Where's my knives?
You've got one too. I
Oh,
just didn't want to say, but
oh.
now it's too late because you bitched and complained because you didn't get one.
Is it a Red Hood knife?
No, it's the exact same as this. But I got these, and then Mad Spidey just got the knife from the other YouTube guy. So
Yeah.
I thought it'd be weird to give him a knife after he just got one. And then, yeah, I keep forgetting. So, but yeah, next time I see him, I'll
We
work
should
out.
probably stop talking about the fact that he's got so many knives, because if the cops watch this video, they're going to be knocking on Mad Spidey's door.
Yeah, I don't think they're knives of that concern. Let's see. So, obviously, anyone who's ever watched any of my content knows I'm an X-Men person. So, that's why
X-Men guy.
had to get the Rogue figure. I think this will be the first one that I've ever gotten that I've actually pulled out of the box. Normally, I either buy them loose or leave them in the box. So let's see.
Have you got the other Rogue?
Which other road?
The recent X-Men 97 one?
Yes.
That's in box though, right?
Yeah. So I'm only missing I think one figure from the second wave, and then I've got them all.
See, these Age of Apocalypse ones, they're so cheap because they were so hard to sell. They'd be worth getting now if they're like 10, 15 bucks just to get the builder figure. Like what's the builder figure?
Colossus.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But it's an ugly looking Colossus from what I can see.
So
it looks more like Deadpool Colossus.
oh. So you know they've got those Guardians of the Galaxy figures, right?
Yeah.
And the builder figure is it what's the builder figure in it? It's either a giant Groot or maybe Adam Warlock, maybe? I can't remember, but those figures are everywhere in toy stores, and no one can get. Like Toymate have them for $15, right? But then I told my mate the other day, I was like, oh, if you head past JB, have a look, and he picked them up for $6 each.
Yeah. The weird thing is like this run, I have never seen like 4 of the figures in a shop ever. And then you got the ones like Rogue and Cyclops and Shadow Cat that are everywhere. But you're looking at the other figures, like I've never seen the Marvel's Legion guy here on the end.
Okay.
I've never seen the Iceman. I've never seen the Sabretooth in a shop.
We had Sabretooth. We had all those. I don't remember that first guy you mentioned. I don't even know who that is. But we had most of those at JB, I remember.
Yeah, Marvel's Legion. I don't ever remember seeing him. So, but yeah. I'm not exactly overly a fan of these figures. I just got it because it was cheap and it was something I could open in a stream. So
you're not going to test its articulation, how it looks up and down.
It's here. Just give me a second. Well, the hair just looks fucking weird as fuck.
Yeah, the hair looks like she's wearing like a snow hat.
Yeah, like a front piece on
like
top of her head.
Those hats that keep your ears warm and they got the fluff at the front. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. Yeah, but the detail in the face is pretty cool, and the rest of the body is not too bad.
That's a figure people would buy and modify.
So the necklace moves around the neck. So what's the points of articulation that I should do? She can do a star jump.
You gotta basically see how high her arms can move up. How much you can look up and down. No, but do her shoulders, like if straight out, do they bend outwards?
So this way.
Yeah.
No, she can only, she's a 90-degree woman.
A T-pose, yep.
Yeah.
What about the ab crunch? You got to test the ab crunch in the middle there. How much can she got like a?
She's got pelvic, but no abs.
She doesn't have like the ab crunch, like you know what I mean, like
no,
really at all. She's got abs. There you go.
So her chest and stomach moves a bit. But
yeah, that's the ab crunch there.
Yeah, but it's not really an ab crunch forward because
that's what it's called though.
Yeah, but that's as far forward as she goes.
Yeah.
So
and then I'd probably do the splits.
No.
Not that far. And then I'm guessing she's got splits that way is pretty good. Some can't do that because depending on how they make their butt, sometimes the butt is like a plate that goes over the back of the leg, so they can't bend their legs backwards.
Yeah, no, hers let her go free. She's got spare hands, which are fists, so obviously they go in, but they also bend. And so she's got 90-degree elbow, 90-degree wrist.
does the bits, the bit around her wrist, the glove part around her wrist, when you take her hand off, does that come off as well?
No, so it comes off as a ball joint flat on her wrist.
Because, like, for example, with the 97 figure, you've got a bare hand. So if you put a bare hand on, you can take that wrist bit off. See the yellow bit? Does that come off?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So when you put a bare hand on, obviously you want to take that off.
Yeah. So, sorry. The joint, the actual articulation in the hand is pretty strong as well. Doesn't just pop out easily. So, her feet barely move. Looks like she's wearing cogs.
Her knees,
Her knees,
double
yeah,
jointed.
90 degree bend. Backwards only, not
Or you can't
forward.
really bend your knees forward.
Yeah, but that doesn't even give you a little bit.
That would be called
And
hyperextension.
so she stands freely, which is good.
I need to find figure stands that
I'm
fit
pretty,
Marvel Legends.
I'm pretty sure the supplier I get stuff from has some.
Can you, yeah, if you find out, because I bought some, right? Go get this. I bought these off Ultimate Figure Protection. So this is the dude who makes like the protective cases for your toys.
Yeah,
And it's a cool dude, right? So I asked him, I bought these off him from Malvern, and I was like, "Oh, you got figure stands?" I was like, "Do you have ones that fit modern toys?" And he said, "These ones," and they don't fit anything. So I tried every single one of my figures, and they don't fit. So I gave one to my friend and said, "Hey, can you test this and see if you can find it to fit anything?" And the only thing it would fit was the old Power of the Force Star Wars figures, like from the early 2000s or whatever.
yeah,
So I saw him at the Giant Size Toy Fair, and I thought I'd just mention it, and I think he got pissed off at me. I don't know. I was just getting a vibe like he was trying to defend himself. Like
okay.
like I didn't say, I was like, I didn't say, "Hey, Ian, you told me that this would fit." I was just like, "Hey, those stands you told me, just so you know, they didn't fit any of my figures, man. I told him the Power of the Force," and he goes, "Oh, most people use these other ones for moderns, but I didn't say, but you told me that these would fit
Yeah,
modern." And they were $8, so whatever. I don't give a shit. But most people use these. I just thought I'd give him the information, and I feel like he got offended.
yeah. Some people don't take it as, "Oh, you're just saying to him, maybe you gave me the wrong ones, dude," or this. It's like you're attacking them straight away.
Now I feel like I need to buy a figure protector off him to make it up for him. I have bought two off him. I've bought two cases off him before.
Just don't bother. Do people want to be, how do I explain it, jump to the wrong conclusion instantly? It's on them, not you.
I know.
Uh, I'm going to show some of my more fancy cards. So my signature, my patch, my sketch cards. So
Sketch
since
cards?
yeah, since
You need to start putting these in the title. Maybe after your streams. Like that's what I do. When I do my streams with Bubs and Old Wolf and Russ, after the stream, I put a title. Like after the suspects, I put whatever we talk about. You should do that in this. Like toy unboxing and sketch cards.
if you tell me how to do it, I'll
What do you
go
mean? You
back
just
and do
so
it.
once you're done, after the stream, just go into YouTube Studios and
Yeah.
click on the stream, edit the stream. Like the stream shows up like a video. You just go edit, and you can edit the title.
All right. I'll go do it. I'll see if I can work it out. We'll start off with some just random cards I got from. So we have Daredevil, weirdly shaped card. We got his name and some covers.
That's really bizarre.
Then you got characters. Then we have same card for Iron Man.
What's with the no bottom?
I'm not sure.
It'd be hard to keep minty.
Yeah, that's why I had to put them in the protectors. Then we have a X-Men Evolution Storm card that's upside down. So you just got the evolution of Storm, all the different versions. This is a pop-out sticker, Medusa. So there's some very weird things that they pass off as good cards in boxes. So this is an Avengers number 70 with the chrome silver bottom. So Avengers 70 is Enter the Squadron Sinister. And this is a number, I don't know if that's going to show, 22 out of 100 with the silver bottom. This is just Silver Age Avengers wanted card, I think they were called. There's 10 of them. Red Guardian, and just gives the stats. So this concept of card is pretty cool. So it's a Captain America, Iron Man bifold card.
Whoa, it's like a comic book.
And then it gives the stats on the card. So I didn't realize when I was going through my cards on one of the other streams that I had two of these bifold cards that actually had comic panels from the comic in it. So that was a pretty cool concept. Then you got Tales of Suspense, Iron Man, Captain America. And then again, bifold and stats. Getting to all the shiny fancy cards. We got one last one. So Evolution of Havoc. So obviously not as popular as a character as Storm. So hasn't been as many incarnations of him.
I last night I just wanted to have something on while I was doing a bit of cleaning of my room, and I put on the original X-Men animated series, just the first episode.
You started watching it again?
Kind of. I just had it on the background. I wasn't concentrating. Like Jubilee's like getting introduced to the X-Men pretty much in it.
So the next card we have is Marvel Ages. And for Simon, because he likes magic.
Is that a sketch card?
Yeah.
So you pull those out of the pack?
So when you buy a box, you normally get a hit of like a sketch card or a signature card or something. So I got that. So I did the Umbrella Academy box, the first season, and I got a signature card.
I never finished watching that. I only watched the half of the first season, but I was enjoying it. I just didn't continue watching it.
I don't know if you ever watched Arrow, but got signature card from Arrow. So
the Arrow figure.
Yeah, some boxes, like I've been lucky in some boxes and not in others. So like in the Umbrella Academy, I got lucky and I got 2 signature cards.
Nice.
But obviously neither of them are big characters. And then like this one I got lucky as well, and I got a double sketch card instead of
Did
single.
that come in the same pack, those two?
Yes.
That's cool.
So it was the actual sketch card. So I received both. Then I got. Let's leave that for last. Let's go through these. So this is a metal engraving card. So the Spider-Man's engraved in a piece of metal.
That looks pretty sick.
So that was pretty cool and different. This I think more is just a gimmick card, but they say it's one of the harder cards to get. So that's what do you call it, embroidered on material, the heads. So and then I got a bunch of patch cards. So from Arrow, you got Thea Queen, a piece of her top that she was wearing in one of the episodes. And then got another one. So Sarah Lance,
Wow.
part of her jacket. And then it just says, like on the back, congratulations, this card features an authentic piece of Sarah Lance's wardrobe from Arrow.
Did they just cut up that jacket and put bits of it in fucking cards?
Well, that's the new thing to do. They do it with basketball cards and stuff as well. So, so I got from Thor the Heroes 3, Vandal, a piece of his costume from the first Thor movie.
That's crazy.
And then so another set that I got lucky with was the Spider-Man set. So I got come on.
That's a piece from the movie.
Yeah. So it says here you have received a trading card with a piece of Marvel Spider-Man Homecoming memorabilia, certified to us as having been part of the production of Marvel's Spider-Man Homecoming movie. Enjoy your card. So this is, it's either going to be a piece of the material from his eyes or maybe his sleeve from his first suit. And then I got this one as well. So it's a piece of material from both costumes. Says the same thing on it. So, and then I have Flash sketch card, Rhino signature from Spider-Man Homecoming. So I got 3 hits in that box.
Any of those artists famous?
Not overly.
And where do you get these fucking things that you're showing them off in?
The cases.
Yeah.
You can buy them from any card shop or.
I'm out of the card game, mate. Haven't been there for 35 years.
So, yeah, any card place, any sort of collectible place has this stuff now.
I remember the ones where you had the screws in each corner.
Yeah, that's what these are, but these are just 3 ones. You can get 6 ones, 9 ones, and even 12. And then now instead of what do you call it? Instead of screws, you can get magneted ones.
Yeah.
So, because like this card is thick.
Jesus.
So
see, how do those cases know that the card's going to be thick?
No, because you can buy these cases in different sizes. So you can buy them in 20 point, 40 point, 60 point,
Oh, okay.
80 point.
This
And
guy.
then, yeah, you got to know which card it is that you
Wait.
have. So, like, wardrobe cards, I think, are 80 or 100 point. Signature cards, you can use 20s. And, like, sketch cards.
Maybe you should change your channel name to Zarz Cards, Comics, and Collectibles.
I think I'm going to stay still for a while without changing too much more shit.
I watched a video of a guy buying a Star Wars pack, and
Yeah.
inside that, it was only one card in there. Like, so that's the weird thing, right? So back in the day, I remember trading card packs would have, this, like, every pack would be the same, like 8 cards or 12, whatever it was, right? So
Yeah.
nowadays, it seems like you can buy a pack, and sometimes it might have 4 cards, sometimes it might have 8, sometimes it's so random.
No. So if a pack doesn't have the 8 cards in it, it may, like, just say it says 8 packets, 10 cards each. If you get a packet that doesn't have 10 cards, it means you got a hit in that packet.
Yes. So, hey, what's going on, Dave? I watched a video on Instagram, and this dude pulled out a card in the Star Wars pack, right? He only had 1 card in there, but the card folded out like an accordion and had like fucking like 8 signatures on there. It was insane. And it was like I think I had Mark Hamill's signature on. It was crazy.
Yeah, so when I got those patch packs, like, there was only the patch card in the packet. And they do that so you can't tell which packet has the hit. So if the, like, because the patch card is about the same thickness as 8 cards, they put it in a packet by itself, so you can't go and feel them and stuff. But then people go and weigh them and stuff
Yeah,
to,
exactly. I've seen that as well.
like, the guy did it on I seen a guy do it for Pokemon cards. He was
I've
weighing
seen that
them.
too. Where one pack was different than the others.
Yeah. Hey, Kenneth.
All right, Sarah's home. I'm going to start getting my shit together for tomorrow.
No stress.
Tag in, Dave. Tag in. Slow going editing videos right now. Tag in. Take a break.
Do you still want me to bring the thing for you tomorrow on the weekend?
Well, it depends, because I'm not going to have my car when we're at the wedding, I don't think.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess we're gonna Uber it there because I want to drink. So I don't know how I'm gonna hold on to it. So do you want me to bring your comics?
Probably. Yeah, bring the comics, because I don't know if I'm leaving after the wedding or staying up there.
Okay.
So I'll work it out.
Do you want
And
me to bring it to the wedding,
no, like,
or
because
just
we'll
leave
see
it
each
at where we're staying?
other. Depending, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Take it with you up there, because I'm sure there's going to be time in between the ceremony and the reception.
I don't know what I don't know what time anything is. I need to ask. I need to see
The ceremony's at 3,
Yeah.
and that should go for like 45 minutes. And I
Okay.
wouldn't assume that the wedding's starting till like 5:36.
Okay.
Because I would assume they're gonna do photos and stuff in between. So we might have some time in between.
All right.
But
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll message you tomorrow and we'll work out what we're doing from there.
All right, mate. Well, you have fun. Have you got more stuff to show? Is that what you're doing still?
No, I'm gonna show the hip hop variant covers.
All right. So afterwards, change the title, edit the title to after Thursday Nights with Zarz. You can put, I don't know, trading card hits or something like that, plus hip hop. I don't know. Anyway, have fun. I'll see you on the weekend.
No problems. Take care, dude. Thanks for jumping on.
All good.
Yeah, Dave, Sarah has to keep the schedule for Simon, or he forgets everything. So, okay. Now, I started a long time ago collecting the hip hop variant covers I don't know how it started. I know I just remember getting some and then working out what it was after the few I had picked up and seen that some of the covers looked cool, and obviously some great albums that they're imitating. So I went on the hunt trying to collect them all, not realizing that there's like 80 to 100 books. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it going or if I'm just going to stop. We'll see what I do, but I will show the ones I do have so far. So we have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Phil Coulson on the cover. Next up, we have Captain Marvel. I wish I knew every every cover, and was able to tell you exactly what it is, but I don't. We have Civil War 2. So, and then you have, so it's a very, very different, unique take on covers. So we got another Civil War 2, Ultra Modern Heroes. I know that some of these covers are a lot harder to get than others, and some are like $2 books. So, but we have Daredevil #1, strictly for the kitchen. And this, I'm pretty sure, is the first one I ever bought and was the one that sort of kicked off the mini collection or obsession. You got Wade, Deadpool, then we have Deadpool and the Mercs for Money. So surprisingly, these books are not easy to find in Australia. Now, I don't know if that's just because we didn't get them or the ones we did get, everyone collects, but they're not easily to find. But in my travels to other countries, I've been lucky enough to find them pretty easily. So you have Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme. Uh, Doctor Strange Annual. Extraordinary X-Men #1. I'm pretty sure this one is one of the harder ones to find. I'm not 100% sure. Gardens of Infinity, black and white cover. Uh, Hercules #1, Olympic Flame Herc. One of the cheaper ones that I was able to get. I know this cover is one of the more popular album covers that they did. I'm not wasn't big into hip hop back then, so I'm not sure exactly what it's from. But you got Howard the Duck, um, Next up, we have Hyperion, Big Milton style. I'm assuming that's alluding to something. We have International Iron Man. So this is another one of the cool covers, just very unique and different. You have the Illuminati #1. So you have some that have really unique, cool covers, and some that are pretty plain. Okay. I know this is one of the more expensive ones, or it was when I found it. Don't know if it still is, but you got Jessica Jones, issue #1. So, very cool cover. We have Kingpin. So, and this one is the hardest one that I've gotten so far. So, it's the Moon Knight. So, cool cover. We have New Avengers. Very hard to see cover. And this was one of the other books I got with the first ones that I bought. Occupy Avengers, Hawkeye and Red Wolf. We have Patsy Walker, also known as Hellcat. Woman Under the Mask. Very plain, simple cover. Is it windy here? As in, you mean at my place? It's a little bit. Not extremely, Dave. Can you hear it in the background? Yeah, I know they are, Dave. That's why I'm tossing up if I keep trying to get the run. Because I think the last time I checked on CLZ, it said there's about 80 covers in the run. You can hear the wind. Okay. That's very weird. Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure the door's closed. Not too sure why you can, Dave. So down to the last two we have the Unstoppable Wasp. Cool Ant-Man Wasp cover. And lucky last, we have my trip, dude. I leave in about 47 days, so start of April. But yours is coming up sooner, isn't it? I think you leave. Your show's at the end of March, so you're leaving just a bit before I am. So we have the Uncanny Avengers #1. Cool. Deadpool, Spider-Man, and other characters there on the front. So that is the collection of hip hop covers I have. Let's see how many I got. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24. So we got 24 in total. And let's see what CLZ says for how many hip hop covers there is in total. I know that they did a new, looks like 30. You are close. 24, buddy. Let's see. Not hip. We have to do key collector because CLZ will just tell me what I got. Search. Categories. And let's do hip hop. Hip hop. Alrighty. So it says, according to key collector, there's 147 hip hop covers, variant covers, and we can probably eliminate, I would say, maybe 6 or 8 of them for being like art books and stuff. So I'm pretty sure. I think there might be some missing because I know only 66 to go, dude. There's 147. I'm at 24, so I got 120 to go. I don't know if it's a run I'm gonna try and complete seeing that number now, unless I find a big bunch of them together somewhere that I can get at a decent price. But geez, there is a lot of different covers there. Alright, I think the only 35-cent cover run, that would be a crazy number to be trying to get. Yeah, it is. I could have sworn the last time I looked it was like 80 to 100, and yeah, now it's saying 147. So yeah, it might be something I decide to get to, but I think I might be waiting a while, trying to finish the more important things than worrying about these hip hop covers. So, but we will see how things go. I don't think they're still doing them. I know they did some. They did a little run of them not too long ago, but I don't remember saying that they were continuing going with it. But let's see. The 2016, 2017. Let's see if we go to the bottom, if there says there's any that came 2015, 17, 16, 17. Doesn't look like Let's see. Get to the bottom of this list and see. Seems to be all 2016, 2015, 2016, 2015. Nah. Surprising, Dave. It looks like they're all from 2016 to 2015, some in 2017, but the bulk were 15 and 16. Okay. I know I said they were hard to get here in Oz, but some of these covers I've never seen anywhere. There's some cool looking covers, but I don't know how easy they're going to be to get my hands on if I do try to complete this run. But there's like 4 or 5 Deadpool books. You got 2 or 3 Iron Man books that I didn't even know existed. Red Wolf. Let's see. Covers that I do have, and I can tell which album they were actually from now that. So let's go. So Howard the Duck is Return to 36 Chambers by Old Dirty Bastard. Let's see which one else I have. So, yeah, I knew this one was an important cover. So the Daredevil cover is Strictly for My Niggers by Tupac album. Patsy Walker. So Patsy Walker's cover is Blowout Comb by Diggable Planets. Never even heard of them. Like I said, I wasn't big into hip hop back then. The Uncanny Adventures book is Yo Bum Rush, the Show by Public Enemy. What else do we have? So many. So Moon Knight is Oxymoron by SC Schoolboy Q. Never even heard of him. I know I'm probably gonna get told off for not knowing some of the biggest hip hop covers hip hop albums released, I'm guessing. So we have Jessica Jones, which is Isaiah by Kevin Gates. Doctor Strange is Blank Face by Schoolboy Q. So he must have been big artist to get 2 covers done after his albums. So Deadpool Wade is Attention Deficit by Whale. Another person never even heard of. Deadpool Mercs for Hire is The Naked Soul of Sweet Jones by Pimp C. Hyperion is Big Willie Style by Will Smith. Kingpin. So Kingpin is R.A.P. Music by Killer Mike. Alrighty. Getting down to the end. Let's see what else these covers are. I probably should have did this in the first run, but we have the Guardians of Galaxy, To a Pimp, a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar. Now I've heard of Kendrick Lamar, so what's next? So the new Avengers is The Message by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Extraordinary X-Men is 3 Foot High and Rising by Dal D. La Soul. The Illuminati is Power by Ice-T. Doctor Strange is Panda by Designer. International Iron Man is Man in the Mirror by Rhymefest. I'm probably murdering these names. Civil War 2 is Back the Fuck Up by Onks. Civil War 2 Critical Breakdown by Ultramagnetic MCs. The War Report by Capone and Nogueira. Occupy Avengers cover. Verda Terrence by Spitta Andretti. I've heard of that name before. Hercules Black Flame by Little B. Captain Marvel is The New Classic by Iggy Azalea. It's weird. I didn't think she was releasing music in 2016, but it looks like it. And Lucky Last is Darkest Before Dawn, The Prelude by Pusha T. So, as I said, we'll see if I decide to keep trying to collect the 120 plus that I'm missing, or if I stop at the run I have. But thank you to everyone who commented and watched. If you haven't already, click the like and subscribe. Thank you to everyone who catches the replay. Thank you. Have a great night, guys.